What's up? This your boy Dre. Welcome to the Sync Code, where I give you the code to your next fragrance. On today's episode, I'm going to be going over a fragrance I reviewed not too long ago on my channel. I would say like as far as last week. I honestly took my time on buying this fragrance because I didn't want to buy the fragrance, enjoy the fragrance and like it, and want to try out all of the other fragrances that the house have to offer. But spoiler alert, it looks like I'm going to have to do that. That is Rasasi Hawas Tropical. I was holding out on getting the Rasasi Hawas line, being I know if I purchase one fragrance, if I love that fragrance, I'm gonna want to see what else the house has to offer. And that's exactly what I did. I ended up purchasing all of the fragrances from Rasasi Hawas line. So we're gonna take it to where it all started from. And that is Rasasi Hawas. You have a nice presentation on the bottle here, very simplistic. You have Hawas here, and you have a nice snake on the cap, and you have a nice metal cap here. So the presentation on the bottle, you go to the box, you have snake skin here on the box. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's really nothing special about the box. I know you hear about the juice, but we're gonna get to that a little bit later. With that being said, in the fragrance community, you have what you call notes. Notes are the particular ingredients that make up the fragrance. You have your top notes, that's the initial burst that your nose get when you spray the fragrance. And then you have your middle notes, that's after the fragrance has been on your skin for a while. And then you have your base notes. That's the last tail end of what your nose will pick up on that fragrance. So with that being said, for your top notes, you have apple, bergamot, lemon, and cinnamon. For your middle notes, you have watery notes, plum, orange blossom, and cardamom. And for your base notes, you have ambergris, musk, patchouli, and driftwood. Hawas, the original OG Hawas, is their impression of Paco Rabanne's Invictus Aqua. Let's see what this smells like. You have a nice, decent atomizer. This is a very non-offensive fragrance to my nose. I can see this being very mass appealing. I'm picking up on that apple. I'm picking up on a little bit of that lemon, that cinnamon. Nice formulated fragrance here. I'm picking up on those watery sea salt notes. I know that Invictus and Hawas, they both have that marine, aquatic, sea salt, watery type, ocean, beach, sea saltiness type of note in the fragrance. This is very smooth. This is like a daily wear scent here. If you are not a fragrance lover, if you're just now getting into fragrances and you want a fragrance to try without spending a lot of money, I would say this fragrance, Rasasi Hawas, should be one of the fragrances you should start with. You can get Rasasi Hawas for around $22. I would be sure to link the description of this fragrance, but you have to be very careful because this fragrance is one of the most bootleg, counterfeit fragrances that you can get. You want to make sure to get this from a reputable website. Jama Shop, along with Fragrance Net and a lot of other different discounters, is a very nice avenue to go to get this scent here. I will most definitely have you covered, and I would give you the link in the description. But smelling this fragrance here, I can see you wearing this fragrance in all 4 seasons, honestly. It works very well in the summer with the fruit notes, with the lemon, the bergamot. This has a little bit of plum in it. Honestly, my nose is not really picking up on a lot of plum. It's picking up on bergamot, that lemon, and a slight hint of that apple. The cinnamon in this fragrance really adds depth to it. So if you are one of those fragrance wearers that love to overspray and do around 6 to 8 sprays, I recommend you do not do it with this fragrance. This is a beast mode fragrance. I typically do around 4 sprays on pretty much every fragrance I wear. It just depends on if it's a heavier scent. If it's on the heavier side, I usually dial it back down to like 3 or so sprays. 4 sprays, people gonna smell you with this, with 4 sprays. If you do 5 sprays or any sprays over the number 4, I feel like you're gonna make a lot of people mad. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna come off. I feel like you're gonna offend people. That's just my personal opinion. This is a beast mode scent. Very easy to wear, but in my humble opinion, I would not do no more than 4 sprays. The longevity on this is 10 plus hours. Like a lot of other beast mode fragrances, I can spray it on my clothes and I can smell it the very next day. To my nose, I'm picking up a little bit more of those woods on the dry down from the driftwood. If you're new to the fragrance community, or if you're a seasoned collector, this is a fragrance that you need in your collection. It punches way above its weight class, around 22 bucks for a nice fragrance that delivers 10 plus hours. You can't beat it. So let me know what you think about this fragrance. I absolutely love it so much that I'm going to start a Rasasi Hawas series on all of the fragrances from Hawas in my collection. Let me know what you think about this fragrance. Is it in your collection? Is it on your to-do list to cop? I'm glad that I got this fragrance. This your boy Dre. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell notification. I'll see you on the next one.